XRP holders. We've loads to speak approximately these days because we simply witnessed some of the most important moves within the closing 24 hours around Ripple and even around the XRP ledger, with XRP, of course, blanketed. And in this video, we ought to address the surprising overall facts that we are now witnessing records unfolding before our eyes. So, with that being said, welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Nick. For those which might be new to the channel, hopefully, by using the give up of this video, you do grow to be a subscriber. So when you guys hear me say that records is being made or history is unfolding earlier than our eyes, you may immediately think, wow, this child is simply looking to clickbait us. He's trying to just get perspectives and X, Y, and Z. But I want you men to realize what's honestly occurring here. Tokenization. For decades, we grew aware of having, you recognize, mortgages and stocks and all this stuff accomplished over paper-based techniques, even with, computer generation nowadays. We still have nearly the whole thing performed via paper primarily based contracts. Mortgages, deeds to houses, they may be all achieved on paper. Even though a computer is involved, we still have all of these things tied proper, lower back to paper. I carry this up due to the fact I need you guys to comprehend what's happening. Now with tokenization, everything round us will be on-chain, and it is starting with Ripple. Ripple is a big participant right here in relation to tokenization. Let's start off with a few news that we got concerning the MPTs. The multi-reason tokens on the XRP ledger. We have XLS33 multi-cause tokens introduce new degrees of pliability to the XRP ledger. With balloting underway for XLS33, the developer network is advocated to check the contemporary materials on MPTs. Now again, they are going to be testing the performance here in phrases of maintaining the XRP ledger's speed and scalability, metadata requirements. This is essentially just a framework for seamless interoperability across apps. Chronology and DevNets evaluate of why MBT was created and how to check MBT functions like on-chain metadata, compliance controls, or even reduce garage and so on. So, once more, this is already within the procedure of being added onto the XRP ledger. And if we pass lower back a little bit in time, we are simply going returned to September 1st proper. This is with Jazzy Cooper. We additionally have Axler right here and Multi-Chain Nation, but we've have to watch Ripple launching multi-reason tokens. Now this became expected to be Area 3 of 2024. It failed to happen, but it really is, because this is something that they want to get 100% accurate. We have the XRP ledger, the XRP developer community is introducing institutional grade actual international asset tokenization. The multi-motive token will introduce a new stage of functionality for tokenized assets at the XRP ledger. Key abilities of MPT on the XRP ledger consists of access on-chain actual time records, flexibility to evolve as wished robotically, freezing callbacks and non-transferable tokens. The key use instances encompass, of course, treasury bonds, airline, credits, art collectibles, college certificates, and basically something that you can think about that would be tokenized. But take a look at this out. Right. Ability improvements in XRP ledger technology to better support actual world property. So one example is, you already know, a token kind made especially for RWA, referred to as multi-cause tokens. That lets in for garage of metadata without delay with the asset. There's a few other benefits in phrases of scalability, flexibility as nicely, but we're genuinely looking to increase the suitability for the XRP ledger for this use case to simply lower the barrier to entry for these institutions. And there it is, right? This is all round lowering the one's obstacles for establishments. and proper now with SAP 121, you recognize being repealed, with banks on their way to this area. It just makes feel for this to launch now on the XRPL while we hold to see massive moves being made around tokenization. Like for instance, this one, I did quote this and I stated, I do not recognize how each person could be bearish on XRP proper now. These actions being made are forging a route to the first 1,000 being on-chain, so one can fast snowball into 10 trillion and ultimately 100 trillion. You are watching history be made irrespective of in case you believe it or
not. Now, if we cross over here, we've the entire on announcement.
Ripple and Us.Thankx, that's a blue chip inside the RWA tokenization area, by using the way Ondo is a big player, are bringing all USG tokenized US treasuries to the XRP ledger with 24/7 minting and redemption, the usage of RLUSD unrivaled liquidity and institutional-grade security. Learn how this partnership marks a main step forward for on-chain RWAs. Now we have the entire on declaration here. Over here we've got Us.Thankx, a leading tokenized actual world asset issuer, is bringing tokenized US treasuries to the XRP ledger, expanding the breadth of institutional-grade products on-chain. Through this collaboration, institutional traders will advantage get entry to Ondo short time period US authorities, treasuries, or OUSD, backed with the aid of the BlackRock USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund. Big element to attention on here. BlackRock, right? Which may be right away minted and redeemed 24/7 using RLUSD, an employer-grade USD-denominated stablecoin. Ripple and Ondo have secured commitments to seed OUSG liquidity upon initial deployment, using similarly adoption of tokenized RWAs on the XRP ledger. This is in growth of Ripple's investments in tokenized US treasuries, building on its initial funding in OpenEden's tokenized US treasuries like OUSG have seen exponential increase driven by means of institutional demand for liquidity, efficiency, and transparency in capital markets. The tokenized asset market is ready for explosive growth, with forecasts predicting it will attain $16 trillion by way of 2030. The XRP ledger is uniquely located to enable institutions to convey traditional financial property on-chain, supplying better protection, verifiable belief, and new sales-producing possibilities. By bringing OUSG to the XRP ledger, Us.Thankx is addressing this call for with an on-chain solution that offers institutional-grade security. OUSG is sponsored by brief time period US Treasuries controlled with the aid of or with stringent KYC and AML compliance. Additionally, the XRP ledger is constructed with local compliance features, which includes decentralized identifiers and on-chain credential